Well, I can tell you one story that happened not too far away from me, where some guerrillas came into a small group of houses, and the people welcomed them, and the women went and cooked for them. There was a poor old sub-chief there whose job it is to report anything that's wrong. And if he didn't report this, he knew that he could be put into jail for 20 years, and now that we've got martial law in some areas, if he'd lived in one of those areas, he could be hanged. So he quietly took his bicycle and went off and reported it to the authorities, thinking that they would let him go back and perhaps send some soldiers back with him, but by that time the guerrillas would be away. However, they kept him at the center, and they sent out some soldiers dressed as guerrillas, who, when they entered the village, of course were received as true guerrillas would be received. But they opened up with their automatic weapons and killed 5 people, including 2 teenage girls, and went on their way. Well, the old sub-chief hadn't come back, but he came back the next day, and the people by this time quite knew what had happened. So they just took him and killed him. And this is one of the terrible things, the division of families, the enmities that are made, the whole tragic story, where there should have been an evolution. Now we're in a revolution.
The image of Mugabe presented by the British press has been consistently hostile. A survey conducted for this programme found that during 1978 the 16 major Fleet Street papers published 20,903 column inches on Rhodesia. But of all that they said, only 30% was found in the survey to be neutral or unbiased, despite a cautious system of classification which was designed to favour the newspapers. In fact, 50% of all column inches broadly reflected the views of white Rhodesians, and almost all the news came from Salisbury. Only 20% reported the views of the Patriotic Front. It's an imbalance that a former Rhodesian Prime Minister acknowledges, Garfield Todd.
If there is an atrocity which is blamed on the guerrillas, the government will fly in people and let them see it. If the government shoots 60 innocent villagers, or napalm a village, they don't fly in the journalists to let them see that.
But Tongagara's army has been accused of grotesque atrocities, massacring missionaries, butchering and intimidating blacks. ZANU blames Rhodesia's undercover troops, but neither side will admit to anything more serious than an occasional misdemeanor. These pictures are published by Zimbabwe Rhodesia's Information Ministry.